I'm hungry.
It was the year 2021. We were honored and freaked to witness Monster Mash cereal, and then it disappeared into the darkness. Well, here it is, the year 2023, and it is finally risen from the dead with a little something extra. General Mills presents to you Monster Mash REMIX cereal. A sweet treat that is as delicious as candy, but safe to eat as part of a balanced breakfast. It's an artificially berry-flavored monster cereal with monster marshmallows, courtesy of your favorite monster cereal characters, along with the hot young newcomer, DJ Carmella Creeper!
Happy Halloween 2023, folks! To let y'all in on a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff, I am recording this on the date of October 23rd, so the chances of me getting this up on YouTube in time for Halloween are gonna be extremely slim, especially with the amount of editing that goes into the Halloween specials every year. We're talking a sprint, ladies and gentlemen! But who knows how much longer the channel's gonna go on from here? It certainly isn't lasting until next Halloween, so I figure I gotta try my damnedest to get this one in under the wire. And look at that! The channel also has the Halloween special from 2022, just released recently. So if you folks at home want a double dose of Halloween Limbo Grub fun, check out Who You Gonna Call? Ghost Peppers! And look to the end of this review for a link to that video. I am afraid of no ghosts. I hear he likes the girls. Hey, wait a minute. How long have we been singing this and no one ever questioned that part? Who is he and what girls? So ladies, gentlemen, boys, and ghouls, for this year's Halloween special, I think we lucked out big time because we landed ourselves yet another holy grail item. I think for that we deserve a nice round of applause. Yes, whenever I talk ad nauseum about all the scalpers gobbling up all the inventory on limited edition items, always included in that conversation is the General Mills Monster Mash cereal from some years ago. Well, not very often good things come to those who wait, and in this case, it may have proven even more beneficial to the show. Because not only did they re-release this Monster Mash cereal, but I think they may have made it even grosser. For those of you out there who are unfamiliar with Monster Mash, which is bound to be a lot of you because seeing this box is just as common as seeing Halley's Comet, they took all the General Mills monster cereals, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula, and they combined them along with some extremely deep cuts from the past. The Fruit Brute, which was an extremely short-lived cereal from way back in the early 80s, and Fruity Yummy Mummy, which I believe came around in the late 80s, early 90s. And I thought the prospect of this would be perfect for the show, if, for nothing else, the Count Chocula. Because all those other flavors would mix together perfectly. In fact, the idea of Frankenberry, Boo Berry, Fruit Brute, and Fruity Yummy Mummy together sounds like it would be pretty damn delicious. But you throw Count Chocula in there, and that's gonna muck up the whole mix. Count Chocula is cocoa flavored, and it doesn't belong with all the rest of those flavors. I wondered just what in the hell that would taste like. And I was left to wonder. Because the scalpers came out in force and nabbed every last box of the stuff before I could get my hands on it. Little did I know, 2 years later they would re-release the cereal and introduce a new monster character to this already toxic brew. That's right, she's strong, she's independent, she's good at everything she does. Say hello to Frankenberry's long-lost zombie cousin, Carmella Creeper. That's right, she mixes the tunes and the other monsters are helpless but to dance. You might even say she's their new leader. Where did Carmella even come from, you ask? Well, allow me to spin the details for you folks at home. It was a dark, eerie night.
Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Booberry are chillin' in Count's castle when suddenly... Whoa, what is that creepy noise? Count, I think your castle is haunted.
And I'm not doing the haunting.
Frankly, you should go first, Count. It is your castle. I'm not afraid you're afraid. That sound is driving me batty.
Don't be afraid. I think it's coming from the ballroom. You two go in. I'll be there in spirit.
Hey, it's my long-lost cousin Carmela Creeper, rocking the joints. She's spinning tasty tracks, and her even tastier caramel apple cereal.
Hiya, cuz. Welcome to the Monster Mash, fellas.
Carmela, I haven't seen you in centuries. You're killing it on stage. Introducing Carmela Creeper, Frankenberry's long-lost zombie cousin and the life of every party, even if she isn't alive!
And well, that's about how it went. I guess if you think about it, a Frankenstein's monster could be related to a zombie. I mean, you figure Frankenberry is put together out of pieces of cadavers and shocked to life by a mad scientist. Maybe Carmela was one of such dead bodies that either was related to some of Frankenberry's parts, or maybe Frankenberry actually has some pieces of Carmela's body in his body, and they're related that way. Good lord, it's pretty sickening, right? Quite mature for kids stuff. But hey, that's what happens when you dip into horror for source material. You can make a skeleton out to be as cute as you want, but it doesn't make it not a human body stripped of its flesh. You can make a cute little ghost into a cartoon or something, but it's easy to forget that you're essentially looking at a dead person's damned soul. Now, come Halloween time, you can buy yourself a box of Carmela Creeper cereal. And the flavor, if you can believe this, to me this sounds absolutely putrid, especially first thing in the morning with milk poured on top of it. It's caramel apple flavored cereal. And to go with the fun color themes of it all, this cereal is indeed a bright green in color and will also turn your milk into a murky green swamp water. Before I crack this thing open, somebody alert Mr. Wilhelm. Ow! Somebody alert Howie. Because the scream of the people at home watching this is going to be incomparable. Because I am opening up a holy grail item that could probably sell for thousands of dollars given a couple of months. Ooh. Can you feel it? Oh, I feed off your energy. Well, before I pour this putrid gunk, allow me to take a sniffy sniff.
Smells like chemicals. I am the keeper of the potions.
And I gotta say that the green is actually a very welcome touch. It makes this cereal look very Halloween-y. Call Carmela a Mary Sue all you want. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. And unfortunately, I just checked the fridge to see if that milk magically appeared, and no, there was nothing in there. Unfortunately, I can't pour milk in this and enjoy it thusly, but personally, this is the way I prefer cereal anyway, so I'm gonna give it the most accurate grade that I can give it straight out of the box. Query, the good professor asked. This doesn't taste like a mixture of anything. I mean, I guess I taste a little bit of that caramel apple flavor. It's got a tiny bit of a tang, but I don't see any Count Chocula in here, and I'm looking. All I see is green and purple. I mean, yeah, the whole idea behind mixing all the monster cereals, that probably would have been gross, but to me, that was the whole selling point of the thing. But what am I looking at here? It looks like Carmela came in and just took over the whole damn operation. I'm sorry, Carmela Creeper, this is not the way to make a first impression. You don't immediately jump to the front of the line. Frankenberry, Blueberry, and Count Chocula, they're an institution. They've been at this for years, decades even. You just came in and exerted your force and they're not even recognizable in here. I don't see anything pink. I don't see anything orange. Is that maybe the marshmallows here? But there's no fruity, yummy mummy in here. The only thing I'm seeing represented here are Carmella Creeper and Boo Berry, because I'm assuming these purple pieces are supposed to be blue. So, what the hell are all these other yabos doing on the box? I'm not gonna say that it's not tasty. In fact, I like it a lot. But you're not getting Monster Mash cereal. They need to change the name of this thing into something completely different. This is such a jip. I feel so cheated. I feel like I still haven't tried Monster Mash cereal. Carmella, I'm talking to you directly, Carmella. Listen up. You know freaking Captain Marvel? There's a reason why so many people hate her. There's a reason why she is the most maligned member of the Marvel Universe. Because it's not because she's not a cool character. In fact, in her solo movie, a lot of people loved her. It's when they put her into the Avengers, and then she said, "Oh no, I'm your leader now. All you characters that you once loved, go on this side. I'm taking over." That's not endearing. In fact, if I remember right, 2 years ago when Monster Mash cereal came out, the monsters were all depicted as being part of a rock band. And you had like the Fruit Brute like playing the drums, and Boo Berry was on acoustic guitar. What the hell happened? I think the story writes itself. This Carmella Creeper walks in like Yoko Ono. She grabs Boo Berry, pulls him away from the band, and leaves everybody else in the dust, and she does her own musical experiment. And every bite that I take of her experiment is like number 9. Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. Trick or treat! I think we've all been tricked! This cereal is honestly very, very good. It's really not worth all of this screaming. But I'm gonna have to give it 2.5 stars because of the bamboozling that it pulled on all of us. We all wanted to see that Monster Mash cereal come back. There's a reason why people were spending thousands of dollars to buy it on Amazon because we missed out on it the first time it came around. Why not bring it back if people wanted it that much? No, what you're looking at right here is a big-ass cock tease. I grew up with the monster cereal characters, and I can say in all honesty, they do not need a zombie. And I hope against all hope that Carmella doesn't show her face next year. Because we're never going to forgive her for this, and we are never ever going to forget. Every time that I look at that lackadaisical face of yours, those droopy eyebrows, that smirk that says I experienced neither highs nor lows, I'm part of some apathetic generation, every time I see you, I am going to think about the way you pulled this cruel prank on us. And I'd be willing to forgive you for this, Carmella, if this was part of your character. If you were known to play tricks on people, then that would be one thing. If you were portrayed not as a zombie, but something that's typically more mischievous, like kind of say like an imp, or a haunted jester, or a poltergeist, something along that nature, then that would be cool. But no, that's not your character at all. Your character is that you're a cool zombie, that we're supposed to hang on your every word, that you're somebody that we should look up to. You're supposed to be cooler than cool. Not cool, Carmella. Not cool. This is your good buddy DJ Clive saying until next time. Oh, hey, Squinks. How are you doing today? I didn't remark on it because it's actually kind of lame. This looks like a normal skunk costume to me. Barely anything Halloween about it. I bet you could buy that any time of year. Better than I think? What is it, a designer skunk costume? Because if it is, I don't care. Okay. I'm waiting. Oh God! Have a wonderfully wretched Halloween, folks! Ugh.